go. Here we go.
All right. Shelby hadn't brought us in a while, so I thought that'd be kind of fun. Hope you folks are doing well out there. Can I get a sound check? I got a new mic tonight. I want to make sure it's working good. I had a little struggle with it earlier today, but I think I got it fixed. So hopefully it's sounding all right.
Good.
All right. Good to go. Yeah. You're in the OP Nation right now, boys and girls. We're going to have a little fun tonight, like we always do when we have a giveaway. Like I said earlier, I posted a comment on the community board. There wasn't a lot of entries in the contest this time. There were 11 of them. Right here they are. So hopefully your name will come out when I start pulling names here. We're going to give away those 3 radios. Going to put them in the old cowboy hat. Let's put them in there. Mix them up good. All right, we ain't going to do that yet. We're going to do that in just a little while. So let's kind of put that off for just a little bit. But y'all know how this works. Just pick a name, and there it is. Let's see who's in the house first. Lori was first. All right. Glad she's here with us tonight. Who's this here? First live saw you with Rural. Yeah, I enjoyed that over there with Rural last night. I think that was a pretty good little presentation we put on for you guys. Glad you come over. Thank you. I saw a couple of my people over there last night too. That's great. I hope you subscribe to his channel. He's putting out some good stuff. I checked several of his videos out, and all of it looks pretty good to me. There's my man Glenn. Tennessee's with us. Yeah. All right. Who else we got down here? Oh, y'all had a pretty good conversation going there. Sorry, I broke that up. Whoa. Tammy Joe, there she is. All right. Good luck to everybody that entered. Your name's right there. You just saw me toss them in there. Nick L is with us. All right. We got to hook up on the radio again, buddy. You need to get your technician's license. Get your ham license so we can hook up on several frequencies. That's always fun. Craig's with us tonight. That's the radio guru right there. That's my man. If I got any questions about radios, my go-to guy. Oh, who else we got down here? Lynn Stalker's with us. Yeah. Rebecca's Happy Homestead. If y'all hadn't checked her channel out, go over and do that. She puts up just brief little, 1-minute videos, but they're always very informative, showing you what's going on with her garden and stuff like that. You might pick up some good information. No, you will pick up some good information over there. Greg Harmon's back. There we go. If I call out Linda Farrow, there she is. Who else we got down here? Buzz is back with us. My man right there from just north of here. Patty's back. There we go. D.O.'s in the house. Man, we got a good bunch here tonight. I appreciate you folks being here. Wanda's with us. Yeah. Susan Musser, Northwest Florida. Oh, wow. All right. You were over there with Rural last night. Appreciate you coming over here. Truly do. Iowa's with us. Yeah. Rural is with us himself, the man right there. Go over and check his channel out, guys. Like I said, he's got a lot of good stuff over there. You'll learn a lot. Robert's here tonight. We got to get to the gun range, dude. Who else we got there? Fourth and Gold is in the house. And Fluffy. Philip Dixon from another Tennessean right there. Here we go. Have you been here in a while? Yeah. Appreciate you coming back, RB. Truly do. Patriot Ordnance from South Florida. Yep. You know what we're going to talk about most here, is that little cellular problem that we had today. They still haven't figured out why that happened. Hillbill's in the house. There he is. Oh, come on down. Come on. Man, y'all had some good talk going on. I like seeing that. Son's back with us. Yeah. On vacation in Nashville. That's my hometown.
I read what she said. That's our insurance company, Optum.
Yeah. What we got here? See, Oliver Anthony encounter. Good. Woke up this morning. My pharmacy. Yep. We're going to talk about that. Had to change to Optimum. Edith Wallace. Thank every one of you guys. I truly do. There's Gina's back. All right. You're taking care of that wolf, I hope. If you don't feed him, you know what'll happen? He'll eat you. That's a tough woman right there raising a wolf. Pauline Parker made it. Oh my goodness, we got a good bunch in here tonight. All right, there we go. Pennsylvania EMT's back. Wow, you guys, thank you so much. It's been a long time since we had a bunch like that in here, and I appreciate it so much, guys. Yeah, it just means a lot to me. It really does, especially after last week. I got a notice. No kidding, it wasn't 2 minutes after my live stream last week that they demonetized it. It's limited. My video from last week's limited. You know, it gets little or no revenue. And actually, a lot of folks watched it, and I went over and took a look at it myself. They didn't mind playing commercials during that thing, but they didn't pay me for it. They didn't like what I said.
No new shoes for me?
Huh?
No new shoes?
Nah, not this week, baby. I'm sorry.
All right. Maybe next week.
Yeah, maybe. But, I thought that was a pretty good presentation last week. It had a lot of information in it, you know, that you guys should have been aware of. Of course, I always do get kind of sarcastic with some stuff. And that thing with the congressman from Tennessee, I think that's what actually got the money taken out. But all I did was quote the guy. That's all I did was quote what a congressman said. And I think that's probably what got the monetization on it. But it's okay. He'll get reelected. That's all it is about that. Another thing happened. This happened today. This is pretty awesome. No, not the cell phone outage. This right here. Took my girl to the gun range today. She's working with a new firearm. She shot 100 rounds. They were all in the kill zone with the exception of 3 rounds. And they were out there in the number 8 ring. So
I was on fire today.
Yeah. She was absolutely on the mark today. I was proud of her. So we got home. I cleaned that weapon. I handed it back to her. I said, here, put that in the holster. We got her a couple of holsters to wear. I said, put that in your holster now. And when we leave home, don't leave home without it. Just like what I tell you guys. When you're going out in public, you got to have it with you, guys. If you don't, you never know what might happen. Just look at what's going on in the world around us. But that was one good thing. Here's another good thing happened just the other day. We all know who Meathead is. Rob Reiner from the old All in the Family series. That guy is absolutely a lunatic. He gave an interview to Vanity Fair or Variety, I can't remember. But the Washington Post reported on it. This guy insulted everything he could except himself. But when he got on God and Christianity, you know, if you want to insult Donald Trump, do it. You know, that's fine. Do that. You don't insult God. And I got thinking about that. I think liberals don't want to believe in religion. They don't want to believe in God because they can't comprehend anything greater than them. They're a bunch of selfish children at heart. They think the universe revolves around them. Well, they're in for a rude awakening. You know, they are really in for something special when, you know, it comes time to meet the man upstairs and they're standing there on their judgment. They are really going to get a wake-up call. But then it's going to be too late. You know, just do the right thing and respect them now. Respect God now. Costs you nothing. But they can't do that. They can't see anything beyond themselves being greater than what they are. I'm glad I don't have that problem. I give credit for everything I have to the man. Everything. Ooh, that right there just kind of ticked me off. And then when I thought about it, it was kind of funny. It really was.
Somebody wants to know what I was shooting.
What were you shooting? She was shooting her LCP 2 22 caliber. Sweet little weapon. I fired a couple rounds out of it. I'm going to tell you what, that's a nice little weapon. She was undecided about the 22 or the 380 until today. I took a little 380 that I have that's about the same size. And she fired that and said, nope, want my 22. So we went back to the 22, and I can't show that enough. Look at that. Look at that. A lot of good kill zone shots right there. I appreciate that. That's my backup. That's my backup now.
Got your back.
That's right. Another thing I saw this week I thought was very interesting. Can't say the word, but if you got one of these from one of the three companies, I can say the ones that looked like they were safe were made by a company whose initials are J and J. Now the other three that the government was pushing, looks like people having problems with them. You can see the stats right there. You know, blood clots in your brain, heart problems, all kinds of stuff. And those numbers you see there, that's not percentages. That's like how many times greater you have of suffering those illnesses if you had one of those from those other three companies. So you might want to look into that if you did get those. Be careful, folks. Just make sure you're careful. Excuse me. That's for you guys. Thank you all for being here. Fresh batch of apple juice. What we got here? Take a fish out of water, it dies. Take a tree out of the ground, it dies. Take a GD out of the man, he dies. All right, then. That's right. You could have put GOD on there. That would have been fine. I don't care what the algorithm does. Now, here's a scary one for real, folks. This one's for real. Not being sarcastic. Finally, a political figure in Russia made it very clear that if they start losing ground in Ukraine, they're going to pop off one of them big boys. They use the N-word. Right there it is. You can see it. They just straight up said Washington, D.C., London, Berlin, places like that are going to smoke if they start losing that war. So we either need to quit messing around, do what's got to be done, or get the hell out of there. I'm tired of them playing a kickback game with all that money going over there. Let's do it right, get it over with, and protect the people in Europe and the people in the United States. And, when they start throwing around that N-word, that ain't good, especially from them people. They're dangerous to start with. You think Americans are crazy? Get over and mess around with them Russians. There's some good folks over there, but when you get into that military bunch, they're like the guys from the 30s in Germany. They're there to win. They're going to fight at all costs. They're going to do everything they can to win. And they actually have like a national constitution, kind of like ours. And in that, it says that they will go nuclear if they feel their country is threatened. So, that would be like us saying, nope, we're going to stick to our Constitution, and there ain't a damn thing you can do about it. That's the same thing they would do, but they would be lobbing them bad boys. So either do it right, get it over with, or get the hell out of there. They're fighting now over all that money they're sending over there. Well, think about what we could have done for American veterans here, homeless veterans here in the United States with that money. What we could have done with hungry children, homeless families, what we could have done to secure our border. But they want to send it over there and say, well, we're fighting them over there, so we don't have to fight them here. I don't believe that. Don't believe it one bit. Never have, never will. All right, I'm about to get off.
Craig said the same thing about what we could do with the money at the same time you said it.
Yeah, I mean,
Great
look at what
minds
we
think
could have
alike.
done. That's right. You know, just what they wanting to send now, $60 billion. They want to send $60 billion more over there. On top of what we've already sent. There's over $100 billion total. Just think of what we could have done here with that. We could have used that to protect ourselves. Build our borders, like I said, take care of our homeless veterans, feed our homeless people, take care of ourselves. And we could have built up an arsenal out of this world. And if we had a president like we had before, and he would have told them, okay, this is what I got. You want some of that? Mess with me. But I say I don't want off on a rant here. Now, let me get off of that.
Next.
Yeah, let me move on. Sorry, guys. Yeah, that's your job. You got to tell me to move on.
That's what I'm doing in the background.
Well, I woke up to, not all of us, but a lot of us woke up to this morning. I woke up to it at 4:37. I know the exact minute. Because our home security system's AT&T, and when it lost signal, our control panel went crazy, woke me up. 4:37 this morning, we lost our AT&T service. It was down for several hours, but finally, everything kind of got back to normal. But they've never explained why it happened. No one has said why that happened. And when they're not telling you what happened, that's when you need to know what happened. We are on the verge of something big here, folks, when it comes to hacking or cyber attacks or whatever you want to call it. What?
2Ace Homestead said AT&T crash was caused by a corrupted database that verifies if your SIM is active or not. That's interesting.
That's what they said initially, but they backed off of that because not every phone has the same SIM card. Now they've kind of backed off that and they've gone back to, the cause is unknown. But that was a good one. They floated it out there. Yeah, they did. So didn't stick, but they tried. I got to give them credit. Here's one that's not in the news today. I found this out. I guess it was about 2 o'clock, 2:30 this afternoon. The largest pharmaceutical company in America, Change Healthcare is the name of it. They've been attacked by a cyber attack. They admitted it was a cyber attack. Their system is down. It probably won't be fully functional until tomorrow sometime, they say, back up to 100%. But there's thousands of pharmacies across the country that can't fill prescriptions right now. They can't receive them, and they can't release them, the ones that they have, until they can verify them with a doctor. So, but they did at least admit it. They said, yeah, we've been hacked. This is a cyber attack, and we're working on it. So if you're having trouble with your pharmacy right now and you don't know why, that's probably why. I've monitored all the major news networks since I found that today. All of them on television, let me put it that way. And not one of them ever mentioned it. Not one. If you saw it, let me know. Because I didn't see it.
Travis is talking about a solar flare. Grid
Oh,
damage
nice.
class solar flare.
Oh boy,
tonight.
a big boy. Hopefully it won't give us a direct hit. It might. Initially, I thought that the problem with the cell phones might have been a solar flare situation, but we haven't had one really bad enough to do that in the last several days. So I don't think that was it. But I could be wrong. It might have been. What else we got going here? I think that's about it. We need to give some stuff away. We've been rattling our head enough here. If you got any questions, any comments, you know where to send them. Shoot them right now in the comment section. Let me put my email up there for you folks that might want to send me an email. But again, let me say thank you to all the new folks that came in here. We're just trying to pass along the word about things that's going on in a way you might not hear them delivered. That's what I do. Usually I have some good prepping news here, something to help you out, but tonight we're going to give some stuff away.
I'm going to
So
say what Travis just added.
what do you say?
That the solar flare was at 6 o'clock tonight and it's earth facing. Biggest one of the solar cycle this year.
All right. I'm going to have to go check that out. I got a couple of websites I checked that out on. Thanks for the heads up. I appreciate it. So hopefully that won't be a problem.
Linda's asking about truckers boycotting New York City.
About what?
Truckers boycotting New York City.
That's not, I don't think that's going to materialize the way they wanted it to. There was a couple of independent truckers that tried to get that rolling earlier in the week after the Trump judgment in New York. But that was just the independent truckers. It really hadn't taken a hold the way they wanted it to. So I think they kind of backed off of that. I'm not seeing a lot of talk about it right now. I wished it would have, to be honest. But I do know this. Dang it, I should have looked up that guy's name I told you about earlier. There's a big banking investment firm based in New York. They have offices all over the country. Dang, I wish I could have looked that guy's name up. I forgot it. But he sent an email out to his people in New York. They have offices in New York. There are real estate investors, and they have offices all over the country. But he told his people in New York, get ready to pack your bags. We're not doing business here anymore. They're going to get to keep their jobs, but they're going to be transferred out of New York. So I wished I'd have thought about it. I'd have looked the name of that firm up.
We talked about it, yeah.
Yeah, we talked about it at dinner. But what else we got here? JS, sorry to hear something going on there in the conversation.
Oh, yeah. JS said that his golden retriever had breakthrough seizures the last time there was an earth phasing flare.
Oh, wow.
That's
my
crazy.
Goodness. I do know that dogs, lots of animals are more in touch with nature than humans will ever be.
That's true.
I mean, we used to have that ability, but with our advancements through time, we kind of got away from that. So, but pay attention, guys. Those animals know what's going on. Watch them during a solar eclipse. It's kind of funny. Some of them will actually lay down and try to go to sleep as soon as it gets dark.
Our chickens went to bed.
Yeah, our chickens right away. As soon as it got dark, boom, they ran up.
Like come out 20 minutes later going, what happened?
Yeah, they ran up on their roost. They thought it was nighttime. But let's give some radios away.
Robert said he thought that guy's name was Cardone.
Yeah, that's it. You're right.
That's Robert.
Yeah.
Rob. Sorry.
Yeah, his name. I know his last name was Cardone, but I can't remember his first name. But let's give away a radio. You guys are going to have a choice. You're going to get to pick between either a Baofeng 8-watt handheld radio. That's better than the ones I have. The ones I have are just 5 watts. Or an emergency radio, AM, FM, weather. Has a hand crank. It has a solar panel. You can put batteries in it.
That's cool.
There's just so many ways you can power this thing. But it's up to you. When I pull your name here, I want you to tell me which one you want. Hey, I got a new one in here. Texas Raider, 1122. 1122. Yeah, there we go. Thank you for being here. But you're going to tell me what you want. I'm going to order it and send it directly to you because.
Can you write this down? They got to send you an email with your address.
Yeah, they got to send me an email.
Yeah. So tell us which one you want on your email.
They're going to tell me right here.
Oh, okay.
But we've done this before. You know how it works. If I pull your name, you have to send me an email with your full name and your address. I know there's plenty of you out there that say, I've done that before. Well, I don't keep those. I don't keep email addresses. I'm not going to do that. That's private. That's between you and me. I'm not going to keep it just in case somebody hacks something and they find what's in my email. So as soon as I get that info from you, I'll send it to you. Bam. I delete your email again. So I'm not holding on to that information for you guys, building any kind of list. So let's see who we got first here. All right. Who have I got here? I have Patty 7881. All right. Are you still here?
She was a second ago.
All right.
She wished everybody good luck, and she got the good luck.
Yeah. Let me know it. Say it. Yeah, I'm here. You gotta say you're here.
There. Nope. Oh, there she is.
Did she pop in?
Yep.
Yeah, there she is. All right, Patty. Which radio do you want? Which one do you want? You want the walkie-talkie, ham walkie-talkie, or the weather radio? Which one you want? The emergency radio. Come on, let me know.
Bofang, please.
There it is. Okay. She wants the Bofang. We're going to pull another name here. Let's see what we got here. Let's see who we got here.
I folded them tight.
Kathy C.
Well, there you go, Kathy.
Kathy C. There you are right there. You still here? Are you still here? Come on, bring it to me. Let me know you're here. Am I going to have to do a countdown on Kathy C?
There she is.
She popped in.
Yep.
Yep, there. Which one do you want? Which radio do you want? You want the emergency AM FM weather, or do you want the handheld ham radio? Which one do you want?
I suggest the weather radio.
Well, that's up to her. Which one do you want? Come on, tell me. That's all I got to say about that.
Handheld radio.
Handheld walkie-talkie.
Wait, the weather radio or the walkie-talkie?
The handheld. All right, that's the handheld.
I'll let her verify. Keep going.
Yeah, the handheld is the. All right, we're gonna give away one more. Let's see who we can get here. Congratulations to those two winners. We got to get one more. All right, here we go. Let's see who we got here. Wanda Landry. Are you still here, Wanda?
Kathy definitely wants the walkie-talkie.
All right. Are you still here, Wanda? There's everybody else. Sorry, guys. You know how this works. We'll be doing it again soon, I hope.
Here's Wanda. She's here.
All right. Which radio do you want? Tell me which radio do you want? So far, I'm giving away 2 handheld ham radios. And I did a video showing you how to program those. It's very easy. So which radio do you want? You want the emergency weather AM, FM, or the walkie-talkie? Excuse me, the handheld radio.
The solar thing. She wants the weather radio.
All right. She wants the weather radio. Yeah. So that goes to her. These two are getting the Bale things. And we're getting pretty close to 3,000 subscribers. I think I had 2,900 today. Thanks to Rural. He was part of that. I picked up several subscribers last night. I appreciate him and his folks coming over here tonight. Like I said, I hope y'all were over there last night watching us. We had a great discussion last night. It was really good. So when we do hit 3,000, guess what we're going to do? We're going to give away some more stuff. It's that simple. And the higher the count, what you got?
Bill wants to know, how do you tell what watts the Bofangs are?
Well, this one right here, it just tells you on the box when you buy it. That's an 8 watt. If you have one from, I would say, over a year old, or maybe a little older than that, it's probably just 5 watts. But these are really awesome little radios. And you can see what you get with it there. You get the 2 antennas. You get the extended antenna, the charger, the battery, the interface for your ear, the whole thing. These are great little radios. How far can you talk on those? Well, it all depends on where you are, right?
Kathy's kidding me about Iowa to Florida, but that's
no, I ain't gonna talk that far. Yeah. But right here where we are, we could probably talk 5-6 miles with the ones that we have, and that's with all the houses and trees and all the stuff in the way. But like I said, I did a video, I think it was Saturday, showing you how to program the simplex channels in those Bale Thing radios. If you're a ham operator, you have to have a ham license right now to operate those. But let's face it, when everything goes sideways, the last thing the government's going to worry about is somebody talking on the ham radio without a license.
Craig says usually it's under the battery where you put the battery in. It should say
Yeah.
the watts behind that.
Well, see that guy right there? He knows everything about them dead-gum radio. That's why he's my radio guru. Right there. There you go, Bill. He'll tell you all about it. So, here's another new one down here I haven't seen before. 2-acre homestead. All right. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Yeah. Hit an Echo Link repeater and you can go nationwide. Absolutely.
With a walkie-talkie?
Yep. With anything. If you hit that, you hit those repeaters, bam, you're talking, hundreds of miles away. So once you get it, just do a little research on it. Watch that video that I made to show you how to hook it up to Simplex, and then do a little more research. See what the networks are in your the frequencies are in your area with those Echo Links. What you got?
Can you operate that radio with a GMSR license?
GMRS license.
Yeah.
Actually, watch that video. You're not supposed to.
Oh yeah.
But I showed you how to do it.
That's right.
And I said repeatedly during that video, only do this during an emergency because it unlocks the radio where you can talk on GMRS or FRS. But I'm not saying you should do that because we don't want the FCC police knocking on the door, which they've never done in their history, believe it or not. Nobody's ever been arrested for, using a ham radio without a license, honestly. But hey, I hope you guys had a great time. I'm going to get out of here. I done run over my 30 minutes. I wish I could have given you a little more. When we hit 3,000, I promise you, we're going to get a little more. We're going to get a lot more when we hit 3,000, I promise you. So tell your friends to come over and join us. We're not that far away from that number. And if you'll check out the video, if you're new here, check out the videos on my channel. Got a lot of good information there, stuff that'll help you, I promise you. If you have any questions or comments, see that email at the bottom of the page. Send them to me. I answer every one of them. Sometimes I spend hours answering emails, but it's got to be done because I love you guys and I appreciate you supporting me. So with that, one more thing I wanted to say before we get out of here. Make sure you got those backup comms, guys. That's why I give away these radios. This morning was a perfect example of why you need some backup communications. People waking up with no way to contact anybody. Should have learned a lesson today. Should have been good practice. I wasn't worried. I had it covered. But with that, we're going to get out of here. Stay strong. Keep prepping. And pray for our country, guys. We need it worse now than ever before. Like I said, shoot me those emails. I'll do what I can for you. Let you know what I can. You can pick my old redneck brain. I got some good stuff in here, though. And I don't mind sharing it. The Orlando Prepper is out.